Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mild Chaos podcast. I'm your host, Casey.
I'm Kayla.
Huh? And I'm working Victoria.
So, if you guys listened to the last episode, I didn't add it in, but Morgan flamed Kayla for having a millennial pause, and
Oh,
that was the millennial of the millennialist pauses ever. I just spit. Ew. Yeah,
who? Which
Now
one?
or the last time?
the last time. No, now.
So I had
Morgan,
a
no, you didn't have a pause,
oh
but Morgan had a
Morgan pause.
No,
That
I
was
thought
like
I
10
heard Kayla
seconds.
say something else. That's why I said, huh?
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you said like Kayla B or something like that. And that threw
No.
me off.
just like when we were talking about the worst characters and me and Morgan heard Kayla say Damon, which you said Damon. You said
Yeah.
Damon, but then you're like, no, I said Dan. No, you said Damon.
I
You
don't
are
believe it.
recorded.
Anyway, but yes, if you love us, if you want more of us, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Mild Chaos Pod. And you can also, which I'm sure you're watching the video version, but if you're not, you're just listening to the audio. We're on YouTube now with a video version. So you can check us out. Our YouTube name is Mild Chaos
I think it's Wild Chaos
Podcast.
Pod.
Yeah, something. I mean,
Just
we'll
like the
pop
rest of
up
our
because
handles.
yeah,
You'll
you'll
find
see.
it.
There's nobody else named Wild Chaos. You will find us.
Yeah.
Oh God, my phone. Well, phone is
But
on Do Not Disturb.
um, but yeah, welcome back, guys. How is y'all's week?
Morgan, how was your week?
I'm sorry, my Nana called me and kind of threw me off just ever so slightly. All right, my week. I got attacked by my allergies. Apparently they're at an all-time high and it's affected my sleep. I don't know if you guys know about a whoop, but I like got a whoop and it like tracks your stress, your strain, your recovery levels, your sleep, and I was in the green for a while and then my allergies really started acting up and now I'm in red and it makes sense because I haven't been sleeping well because I literally can't breathe at night. But today's the first day where I feel like back to normal, but my recovery is at 11% out of 100. So I'm very drained today. If y'all see me a little low energy than usual, it's because I'm tired and my allergies are bothering me.
Do you
But
take medicine?
yeah, consistently. I've been taking my allergy medicine consistently, but it's still
Not helping.
not helping. Yeah. Oh, well, probably now. It's been like a week of consistency and I actually feel like a normal person today. I'm just tired. But I can't really remember last week, but I can remember this weekend. Yesterday I went to Maniac Food Festival. If y'all are in Philly and y'all know where Maniac is, they had a really big food fest yesterday and it was like so crowded. I saw like 10 people that I knew and that I just but like I'm walking past everybody. I had my glasses on. I was like incog. I won't say that on here actually, but I was incognito. um
You already said the N word the last episode.
I didn't say that though. I didn't say it. That's what it sounded like, but that's not what I said. Um, but yeah, so the food fest was great. There was a lot of people. We couldn't eat at any of the trucks. The lines were like so long. So we literally just went to a restaurant and got pizza, called it a day. It was just nice seeing everyone and having a really nice day in Philly because those don't happen every day. So it was a really nice day. I had therapy today. It was great. If you're my therapist and you're listening, shout out to you. But yeah, I just had a very mild week other than my chaotic allergies. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I am going on a social media detox starting in May. Um, Not quite sure what that looks like for certain pages, but like my personal page, my finance account, my fitness account, like I'm off of those. Um, I've just been feeling really overwhelmed, and I feel like sometimes social media does play a big part in that. And every time I've done a detox, I've come back so much better. And so I think I need to just schedule these periodically so that they don't feel so sporadic. But it's just nice to like not be glued to your phone, like have some mental space. Like if y'all look up how long you spend on social media on your phone, it tells you. For me, it's like 40 hours. That's a full-time job. My brain is never off. Like I have no, like some people have balance and boundaries with this stuff. I do not. So I'll take a little break. I'll talk more about what I'm going to be doing. I've already planned it out, but I don't want to take too much of this podcast time today. So, how was your week, Case?
Sounds great, Morgan.
Yeah, it does sound amazing. Yeah, I didn't do anything, per usual, but I was having some like sinus issues, so I bought a neti pot, and I think I'm like addicted to it. It's kind of bad.
What
Like
is it?
it's so it comes in two forms. One, it looks like a little teapot, and the other one's like a squeezy bottle. But basically, you take it, put it in your nose, go to the side, and the water comes out on the other side, and you do it on both sides. And it comes with like little saline solution packets that you dissolve in distilled water. You cannot use regular tap water like at
Mhm.
all because of like the bacteria, minerals, all that. You cannot use it. It's very dangerous. Um, but yeah, it just clears out your sinuses. Some people do it like every single day. Like the direction said that some people do it like after they brush their teeth. Like it's not good for you to do it every single day, but I guess there are people who have like chronic like sinus issues where they
Yeah.
can do it every day. I'm not that person, but I kind of felt myself getting addicted to it a little bit.
Not addicted to the net.
Addicted to the neti pot. Like it was crazy. I just like
Is that the episode title?
right. I'm addicted to the neti pot. It
Oh
could
God, that's funny.
but
My strange addiction.
I just like
Oh yes.
it. I like the feeling of the water coming out on the other side and like the slight like salty drip in the back of my throat. Like it's so bad. But luckily I don't have an addictive trait and I'm able to stop when I know. So, yeah. But yeah,
I don't know if I could do that.
Like
yes, it's I didn't think I could either, but it was so easy. Like
I
you
don't
put
know.
your mouth.
Maybe I could. The fact that it does come out,
Yeah.
because I know doing a nasal spray is
mm,
hard.
I
Yeah.
hate nasal spray.
I mean, like, you know that feeling where like you're underwater and you accidentally swallow water and it's like that burning feeling in your nose a little bit. You only feel that for like 1 second as the water's trying to come through. But like you just close your eye a little bit, stay calm, and it comes out on the other
Breathe
side.
through your mouth.
Breathe through your mouth. Do not breathe in or else you will choke for sure. But yeah,
Yeah. The nasal
that
spray
was
had too many rules for me. Like I went to the allergist last year and she was like, "You're allergic to like every tree ever." And I was just like, "Great." And so she suggested the spray to me, but she was like, "It has to be done like at an angle. And you have to do something." And I just haven't touched it since. It's been a year. It probably would help me now, but mm-mm.
I used to do Flonase. I could handle Flonase because it wasn't strong.
It's the same thing.
Um,
Squirt.
yeah, but it's like a lighter mist. It has a green top.
Mine has a green
But yeah,
top.
Flonase is light, but some of the other ones that I tried too powerful.
I'll have to
you
show
might
you mine.
a neti pot might be for you.
I'm gonna order me a neti pot. Send me
You
the
might.
link.
I'll put y'all on to the neti pot. Like
I could have used that years ago.
really could have.
Yeah. Since now you're like allergy free.
Not free. just much
Like
better.
I'm suffering.
One thing I will add, yesterday me and Kayla had like a really nice conversation with our mother. It was just really nice. We were just laughing and reminiscing about things. It's really nice.
Did she gonna come on the podcast?
We'll keep convincing.
Yeah, I think she will.
Okay.
But no, it was a good conversation, and we were just talking about our childhood and our old neighborhood, and before we moved to
Mhm.
our current one. But it
You
was
were saying if we never moved, like how would we be?
Mhm.
Um, because like I mean we lived in Philly. So like would Kayla said that I would be like a problem child and bad. I'm like, no, I don't think so. I don't
I
think
don't
so. Like,
think
would
so.
we have Philly accents? Like, would we say more Philly slang? Like, I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hmm.
I said I wouldn't be too far off, only because when I was at that school for 4 years, I was like the teacher's pet. I was always the good one and whatnot compared to everyone else. So without the quotes, I was the good one. So I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, that is interesting. I've thought about that before, but I have gone to I did live in Delco, and I feel like that was as close to Philly. I mean, fights. I think I told y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, literally, my first day at this one school, a kindergartner beat up a third grader. It was like, they was cursing out the bus driver. But I was who I was. I am my mother's child. I think I would have been fine. I think I just would have been a little different than everybody else, but I think I would have been who I am.
I
So,
agree. I don't think I
um,
would.
yeah, because even at schools, like I didn't have a ton of white friends. I gravitated towards black people. It's just always how I've been. So I think I would have been the same. Maybe not as fearful of like some things. Probably would have had some more tough skin, but
That's what I
Yeah.
said to Kayla. I said, I think we would have been the same, just more tough.
yeah.
Not saying like we're not tough.
You
I mean,
just gotta have a different level of skin to live in
yeah,
Philly. Like
you have to have like thicker skin. Like you can't, nothing can go through you.
I
Like,
remember I smiled on a lady at the train and she gave me the meanest look ever. My feelings were hurt.
yeah.
I was like, wow, what did I do? Don't have nothing to do with you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But how was your week, Kayla?
It was good. It was pretty mild. I think the highlight was probably Saturday because I spent some time with my friend and we babysat her nephew. So I love the kids, love the babies. And we got some Jamaican food, which was pretty good. I guess the slightly, not even really chaotic, but I'm a little mad at the lady. So she asked us, she said, "Do you want extra gravy on the rice?" We all said yes. I even called back again to order food for my mom, and she asked the question again. We said yes. Get home, no extra gravy. The rice is a little dry, but everything was still good, but it would have elevated everything.
Mm.
I just wanted a little more sauce. But anyway, it was good. The other thing, I was watching this documentary that I actually finished right before we start recording. It's called Stolen Youth. If you're into cults, I
Mm,
think you should watch it.
Mm.
It's only it's only 3 episodes, but I had to split it up because it's a little heavy.
Mm.
It takes place at Sarah Lawrence College around 2010, and I'll give you the premise. So this guy is someone's dad. He gets out of jail and he ends up living in an on-campus apartment with his daughter and her friends. Now the friends consist of guys and girls. So they're on campus. And after a while, like he would stay there maybe like 4 times a week. They really liked him. He gave great advice, helped them with their personal life. He would cook, clean, and everything.
Mm.
But things kind of took a turn. And long story short, he brainwashed all of them. And the way he just broke them down to their core is insane. Like
I got the
it, it,
Was this
no,
the
if
first episode?
yes,
Okay.
but just by the end of it, you're just like, wow. And it's sad. It was really sad. Um, luckily, I mean, a few of them escaped because even after they left the apartment, they ended up moving in with him because he got an apartment in New York City, and he would physically abuse them,
Mm.
mentally, emotionally. Very sad, but and also he recorded this stuff. So they have the footage,
The
video
audacity.
and audio. He would
Wow.
record everything. Yeah. And this lasted for about 10 years. So he recently went to jail maybe last year.
Wow.
Yeah. So I recommend it if you're interested in that stuff. But 3 episodes on
I'm
Hulu.
definitely gonna watch it.
Yes, please do because I want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'll watch it too, but I have to watch it during the day.
Definitely during the day, Casey.
We'll watch it tonight.
But during the day and split it up if you have to.
No, I definitely will. I don't know, there's
Yeah.
just something about cults, like they're just so crazy to me, like how you can just get a bunch of people to follow the direction of one person. Like that's so crazy to me.
And the one girl, she was okay. First, her brother was in it because he was dating the guy's daughter, and the the sister ended up having a relationship with the man. And he basically made her end her career. She was almost a full doctor. Like she had a full ride to Harvard for
Hmm.
undergrad and then a full ride to I think Columbia. She was
Wow.
about to take her exam, almost a doctor. And he just broke her and made her quit all of that and move all the way across the country.
Wow.
Like it doesn't matter how smart you are, it
Yeah.
can happen to anyone. So that's that.
Chills. Chills.
And then my last thing. So this happened at work. I gave you a little snippet in the group chat that no one responded to. But I had a very
Respond.
chaotic,
I was going through some things.
okay, I
I
had a
responded.
very chaotic conversation with my coworker. And I forget how it started, who we were talking about at first. But she was like, oh, yeah, this person, they can't really dance. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, well, Rihanna, she's not really much of a dancer either. Love her, but she doesn't dance like that. And she was like, you know what? Who else can't dance? Beyonce. And I'm like, you're kidding,
Damn.
right? And she was dead serious. Like, the conversation was really heated. I'm like, you cannot tell me Beyonce cannot dance.
Like
And
she is
then,
a performer through and through.
yeah, through and through. And she was like, see, now you're acting like the girl from Swarm. I'm like, you cannot compare me to her.
Not
I said,
Swarm.
I get it. We all have our opinions. No opinion is right, but no, I am right. Beyonce can dance. And she was like, well, Beyonce, she's on the same level as Mary J. and Diddy. And I'm
That's
like,
cool.
What
What
Beyonce
kind of
does is not
logic?
a Diddy Bop and not a like. Come on,
What
let's.
kind of logic?
She has full choreography.
Yes.
Like, you know what? Have her do the dance. Have
And
her.
that's what she said. She was like, she can't do anything I can't do. She was like,
Oh, I'm
she's
willing
like,
to
she's
bet.
really on the same level as Diddy. How? What does he do?
Nothing. He Diddy Bops. Like,
So
she's just making it up.
at a
That's
certain point, I'm like, if that's what you want to believe, fine. I'm done talking about this. That's it. Every time Beyonce comes up, I feel like there's always an argument, and she'll be like, "Oh, well, here goes Kayla, Beyonce's biggest fan. Let's see what she has to say about this."
not like you're even her biggest fan, but like you recognize real talent.
We can call a thing a
Beyonce,
Exactly.
thing. If it
yeah,
walks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
Doug. And like, you know what? I'm gonna call your coworker out because I'm tired of this. Like all of them, all
All
of
of them.
like I really enjoy you guys. I truly do. But y'all always have something to say about Beyonce and it's always negative. Y'all don't I'm gonna say it. Y'all are going to the concert. Y'all don't deserve to go to this concert.
They
Y'all
are going to the
don't.
concert.
Yes. And they're going because Kayla said they're going because she just wants to check it out and see what's going
Yes.
on.
He wants to see
Well,
what it's about.
I
Like,
hope that Beyonce opens her mind and she's able to be like, you know what, Kayla, you're right. This woman is a performer. She can dance. I mean, really, like it doesn't matter. Beyonce doesn't care, but like she's like probably one of our only performers these days. Like,
it's always who's always in the conversation. Obviously, Michael Jackson, he's like number one.
of
Then it's
course.
Beyonce, and then maybe like I'm only talking about the black people, but like then it's like Chris Brown, maybe like Chris Brown is
Yeah.
a
Oh,
performer, and Usher.
that's
Duh.
the other thing. She was like, "Well, Sierra, she's a dancer. Chris Brown, even Usher, they're all dancers." I'm like,
But
but that doesn't mean that Beyonce can't dance.
and
Yeah.
okay, so Sierra's a dancer, but she's not a singer. I feel like to be like the ultimate performer, you have to have like the full package.
Yeah.
And Sierra doesn't have that. I mean, Chris Brown, like I would say Chris Brown is a performer, and so is Usher. But
Hmm.
like it just seems like at this point, like she's just hating on Beyonce. Sorry.
At the end of the day, I do think that she is just hating on Beyonce because we can call a thing a thing. Like, I'm not Beyonce's
Hate
biggest
it.
fan, but I know that she's a performer. Like, yeah. Mm,
Mm.
mm, mm.
But yeah, that was
That
definitely the most chaotic thing that happened this week.
It is a little chaotic.
is so wild.
But yeah, you want to move into pop culture?
Yeah, what's going on?
That's all I have.
I think,
One,
sorry, I was just gonna say, I think soon we need like a song for pop culture.
Yeah, we need a couple jingles.
do we need a song or a jingle?
We need a jingle
Yeah, a
for
jingle.
each segment. Because I think, well, Casey did the songs of the week. I think we should make that a thing.
Let's get in the booth.
No thanks.
Y'all have a booth in y'all's apartment. Yeah,
Oh, we do.
y'all have a booth.
In the like business center,
Oh,
the
downstairs?
soundproof thing.
Girl,
Y'all got
it
a
ain't
booth.
even soundproof. I can hear every conversation in there.
But take it away, Kayla.
Yeah, so our fellow 76ers, they are moving on to the next round of playoffs.
Nice.
They had a full sweep. That means they won all 4 games, Morgan.
Wow.
It was best of 7. They won 4 straight games, so against the Nets, and we're moving on.
We need to go to a game.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
but
do. It's probably too much now, but
yeah.
We could try. We could try. Game time, they might be high up, but who cares?
yeah.
Nowhere we
See,
haven't been before.
We're used to it. But yeah, I'm happy for our Sixers. Hopefully, we keep going. But this really could have been a great year for us. Because remember the Phillies in the World Series. What if we won that? Eagles, Super Bowl.
Dang, we were so
Uh,
close this year.
right.
How the Flyers do?
I don't even know how they're doing. I feel like not that good. And the Phillies, they just came back and they're not doing the best. But it's only the beginning.
So what's the basketball? Is it just like NBA championship? Like what is it called? That's what it's called? Oh,
Yeah.
that's boring.
It's stupid. Like we need like
A World Series.
we have the Super Bowl, the World Series. What's hockey?
Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup. We
They
need,
just said here basketball.
we need like the Spalding,
Spalding.
the Spalding. I don't know.
Wow, is it really NBA championship?
Yeah, that's it.
It's so basic. Wow.
Hoop
I'm
dream.
disappointed.
Hooping.
Hoop dreams.
Like,
The Hoop Bowl.
yeah.
The
Hoop basket.
Swish. We made it to the swishes.
this
Yeah. Wow.
we can
I'm
we
not
can
a
figure this
basketball
out.
girl for sure. And it's so funny. It's interesting though because I literally grew up at the Sixers stadium. So, but I already know that like I don't get too deep into stuff. So
Yeah.
it kind of makes sense that, but I'm a Philly everything fan just because I
Like we were in it when it was called the Wachovia Center, not Wells Fargo.
I knew hip hop and the
Right.
dancers.
Yeah.
Hip hop. What you mean?
Like, why did they get rid of hip
What was
hop?
the new one? Is it Franklin the dog?
Stupid.
I
Petition
think.
to bring back hip hop.
So
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for the Sixers. I don't know who they're going to play next, so that might start next week.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of all the mascots. There's Gritty, Swoop, Franklin, and
Franklin.
the Philly Fanatic. Like
I like the Philly fanatic. I like
oh,
Gritty grew on
Benjamin
me.
Franklin.
Huh?
That's why his name is Franklin, because of Benjamin Franklin. But that's
Yeah.
so dumb. His name could be like Six or something.
Yeah. Gritty grew on me. Philly fanatic feels like home. Um
Home. That's what
Franklin.
I always think about him moving his stomach.
He's just like a drunk monster.
Literally, he's a monster. He's kind of scary.
Oh, Gritty.
No, the Philly Fanatic.
Oh. What is he, an anteater? Right?
No, what none of them are.
I guess so, because his tongue comes out of the little thing.
Ew.
Gritty is a drunk monster, though. Yeah.
Gritty is on drugs.
Gritty looks like a Sesame Street
Yeah.
character.
Maybe more than alcohol.
He's on the neti pot. No, and Swoop and Franklin, they look put together. So
Yeah.
Swoop is the coolest.
Swoop looks very distinguished.
Rich. Swoop is rich.
Oh, I guess we gotta have a little piece of Philly in every
Yeah.
mascot. Okay.
Okay.
What else is going on in the news?
Well, this is really the news. So today was like a big day in like the journalism, broadcast journalism world. I'm only going to talk about it briefly because like I don't know that much, but it's still really important. Like Tucker Carlson was apparently let go of Fox News,
Mm,
and my boy Don Lemon was fired
I
from
saw that.
CNN, which is so like wow. I need to
Like
stop saying like sorry.
he was already demoted
Yeah.
and he had a show earlier in the day.
Mhm.
He wasn't like the primetime guy anymore, but it was a shock.
So what
especially
happened? Why was he demoted?
So he said some like misogynistic comment about one of the anchors.
Mm.
Um her name was Nikki Haley. She wasn't an anchor, sorry. She's somebody. I don't know who she is.
She's yeah.
Yes. He basically said something along the lines of like she's in her 40s, and he said something like 40s isn't your prime, like your 20s and 30s, that's your prime, but like 40s, that's not your prime. It was something like that.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. And apparently he said some things like before. Um, I mean, I've always liked Don
Hmm.
Lemon, to be clear. Me and my mom, like, we would always watch CNN. I would lay in her bed and we would watch CNN and we would just crack up at the things that he would say, especially during like the presidential um race. We really watched him heavy during like the COVID times. And like he would just be like so dramatic in the camera. Have you ever seen Being Mary Jane?
Hmm.
Do you remember how Gabrielle Union would like talk? Like she would kind of start talking really slow to like connect with the camera and the
Hmm.
audience. That's kind of what he would do sometimes. And then like if he was interviewing somebody, he would make faces. Like he was just kind of
Mhm.
funny. He
It
was
was
funny.
entertaining.
Yeah, he was very entertaining. But I always liked Don. And then as far as Tucker, yeah, as
Yeah.
far as Tucker, that's all I have to say.
All the comments were like, oh, New Year's Eve is going to be so boring this year. But like, I didn't grow up watching, I don't know, I didn't grow up watching the news. So I really don't have any connection to either of these people.
Yeah. So I wore my journalism shirt for Don. To represent Don.
Solidarity.
Yeah.
Solidarity.
And a lot of like the like right-wing conservatives are like mourning right now because of Tucker Carlson. Um, I mean, he just said some really wild things. He's a wild person.
Mm.
That's all I have to say about
Is he
him.
black too?
He is a white man,
Uh,
a right-wing conservative.
well, what do we expect?
Yeah. Um, but in the hip hop world,
we going from we went from sports to
the
journalism
politics.
to
Hip hop.
pop.
Another hip hop. Not to be confused with the mascot.
Oh man. So Coi Leray, it was really a one-sided beef, if we're being honest. Like Coi Leray was talking to herself on Twitter this weekend, uh,
Mhm.
because Latto came out with a song. It is called Put It On the Floor. And Latto said, smoking on that gas, blunt big as Coi Leray. So Coi Leray took offense to that, which I get it. I mean, like Coi Leray, I get it, but I don't. Coi Leray is someone like they always would talk about her body. They still do. Um, she twerks a lot, and they would compare her butt to like the other thicker women who twerk, and they would say like, "Oh, it's not moving. Like she looks like this, she looks like that. Like why does she
Yeah.
cry?" Things like that. So Koi, I'm gonna read it. She said, Lotto, bye. Here you go talking about my body. Please don't come on here and talk about nobody body. LOL. Like seriously, out of all the things, LMAO, you blunt my size. LMAO, this ish never ending. Let's fight. Um, Basically she had a problem with it. She said, if you don't like me, support me, or F with me, don't mention my name, period. Doesn't make sense. I don't know any of you guys. Stay in your lane, mind your business, all this other stuff. So like people were weighing in saying, Koi, like nobody rolls a small blunt. Like it wasn't a diss at
Yeah,
you.
because that's what I was gonna ask. Because I'm like, that really doesn't seem like a shot.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
it
like,
it wasn't a shot.
did Latto say anything?
So Lotto said nothing on Twitter, but during her Coachella performance yesterday, 2 days ago,
Mm.
when she was performing that song, she said, "Hey Koi, by the way, I love your body, baby." Like,
Yeah, like it
it's
was
just
just Koi already had her insecurities and took
right,
it and ran with it, even though that wasn't her intentions. But like also, Lotto, what does that mean? Like, what
right.
was the reason for that line? I feel like we could have had a better line in there. Like,
And that's why I was saying, like, I get it, but I don't at the same time.
yeah.
Like, I read a comment, someone said, like, nobody rolls small blunts, but at the same time, the line is still trash.
It's still trash. Like,
Like,
okay, Lotto,
what?
you have small blunts. I just don't. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I heard it
so
and I was just like, huh? Like,
yeah, Koi, she did tweet again, and that's why I'm saying it's like she's having a conversation with
with
herself.
herself.
Because it's just her tweeting, but she said, maybe I overreacted. I don't know. At the end of the day, don't say my name for clicks and likes, especially if we don't speak or communicate. I'm not a big blunt, small blunt. Don't compare me to anything. Um, mention girls you actually beef with, put it on the floor, but leave me out. A lot goes on behind the scenes, whatever. She went on, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be better, bigger, whatever, that whole stuff.
Oh
But
God.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Corny line.
Mhm.
Unnecessary. Koi was definitely in her bag. But I get it, especially if y'all don't like I assume that all the rap girlies knew each other, but I guess
So
they don't have a relationship.
so people, of course, like Lotto has her fan club. I don't know what they're called. But they were pulling up screenshots. Koi was in a Lotto video.
Hmm.
And like they tweeted or twote, whatever, it doesn't matter.
They told it.
They twote back and forth like in 2021 saying like I love you, this and that,
Oh,
whatever. So people are like, Koi, like, why are you saying that you don't know her?
yeah.
Like, what is going
She
on?
just wanted to start something.
It seemed
She
like
was in her bag. She was in her bag.
I mean, like, y'all don't have to be close. I mean, that can be true. They're not close, but like, she's acting like they've never spoken ever in
She
their
was in
entire.
the video.
You were in the video.
Okay, Koi. All right, girl.
And then
You
just
almost had me for a little bit.
one more thing on Coi Leray. I listened to the "Don't Call Me White Girl" podcast. She's
I
from
love
Philly.
her.
Hey,
She's an Aquarius.
yes, she is hilarious. So you know how Koi used to date Blueface?
No.
Yeah, like they were locked in. They were locked in.
Really?
Hmm.
I need to look up some pictures.
Yeah. So when Blueface started dating Krishan, like there was some beef back and forth. Um, and I guess Damona, or Don't Call Me White Girl, she brought it up on the podcast and she was saying how she really wanted like Koi on the episode. She said something and then Koi and like a whole bunch of her team DM'd her and was just like, yo, take this down. And Koi, basically what you saw on Twitter with Lotto, Koi brought that into Don't Call Me White Girl's DMs and she was like, okay, like I'll delete it if you want me to. But then Koi went on this like long rant and was like, but it's not even about deleting it. I just feel like there's a principle, XYZ. So that kind of just like hearing that story and then just seeing what went on this weekend, I'm just kind of like, is this like a Koi thing? Is this what she does?
Yeah, she's just in her bag.
It was crazy. What is Koi sign?
In the bag.
In the bag, that's the sign.
That's her sign. Oh.
I mean, her dad has been Zeno.
What is her sign?
She's a Taurus.
Taurus.
Oh my God, yo, I lied to you now. I swear to God. I swear to God I said that in my head. I swear to God. I swear to God. I said that. I should have said it out loud. I swear to God I said Taurus in my head before.
I believe you.
Now,
Yeah,
yeah, this is my second time talking about Tauruses. I just know too many of y'all.
y'all
And
be in y'all
Kiana,
bag.
if you're listening, yes, this applies to you too, girl. Um, that bull is like it,
Do it, Kate.
they're just easy to guess. Like they don't have filters. They will say what people keep inside their heads out loud. And yeah, them and their voices, they're great, great, great people. But when it comes to confrontation,
Run.
I can spot a Taurus from a mile away and a Leo. Those are like the main two that I can likely guess. Everyone else is a little harder for me, but Taurus and Leo, that lion and that bull, I see y'all every time. Every time.
Hmm. Pretty apparent.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's all over their face, body language, everything. It's pretty crazy.
But yeah, but when they love you a lot. They do a lot. They're great people. They keep things interesting. And sometimes their mouth it does help in some situations. So, but
Yeah. Well, let's get out of all this negativity
yeah.
in the bulls and the lions and let's talk about love, guys. These next three topics, it's all about
Oh,
love.
oh, oh.
All about love. What?
I thought you were gonna say three people. I was like, wait a minute.
Uh, no, 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 no. So,
Because I was thinking about your little TikTok couples or not couple throuple.
oh,
Oh,
that's not about love at all.
that's not love.
That's not love. Maybe one day we'll talk about them when they get like extorted or something.
I
Because it's
saw one of the girls like dad came out and spoke out. I know nothing about these people, but I did see that on TikTok, and he was just like, "We do have a relationship. Why would she lie?" He's like, "Look at me at her graduation and stuff."
gosh, we got to
Like
talk about it one day. It's just so crazy.
we'll do a whole rundown. You can break us up. You
You
can break
got
us
me
down.
going with the brother spoke out, the ex-wife, ex-girlfriend. Oh, it's too much. But anyway, Monet and Jalen from the TikTok, they officially did their hard launch.
Yeah,
And they were trending on Twitter. And it was just so beautiful. They both posted TikToks announcing their relationship. And you might be like, who cares? Like, why does this even matter? But it's just like seeing a strong, well, we don't know if it's strong, but seeing like a nice representation of love is just beautiful. Because like we always see a bunch of like cheating scandals and
yeah,
things like that. Like just seeing that, like seeing them from each other's point of view was just a beautiful thing. Like I almost teared up watching their TikToks. It was just a beautiful thing.
yeah. Monet is an Aquarius as well, y'all. Um, and I like how she decided to go about it because we have things that we really love, we do kind of hold it real close. But I do like that she shared it with us like that. And I like Jalen a lot. A lot of people like to bring up his like Love Island or something. I've never watched it, never seen it. I believe in growth, and I follow his TikTok because it's just so peaceful. He's in therapy, like he cleans, he takes care of himself and his animals. Like seems
Mhm.
like he's been treating Monet really well. And I think she said this was her first real relationship. So um the
She's
bar is high. The bar
Mhm.
is high. He has, what I've seen, done a really good job. I've been watching them. We've all been watching them. We knew before she announced it, but
Except for me.
well, yeah. But yeah,
Well,
I love Monet.
yeah, she's really like the it girl of our generation. And
Well deserved. Aquarius queen.
There's this other TikToker. Her name is Nicoya.
Oh,
She
Nicoya.
Yes, she tweeted. She tweeted basically saying how she loved the hard launch and everything, and how her ex-boyfriend would have an issue whenever she would like take little videos, like cute videos, like how it was in the TikTok, or like take cute pictures, or if she, for instance, sent one of like a video like Monet's
Mhm.
him and say like, oh, like we should do something like this, he would say like, oh, that's just for social media, you want to do everything for social media. But the way like she put it, she said that our grandparents had photo albums and they would
Yeah.
look back at photo albums and reminisce. And I mean, we live in a generation where we have video, we can take pictures and see them automatically quickly.
Mhm.
So she kind of put in a new perspective for me, and not just like relationship wise, just like everyday wise, like take little clips, take pictures, like look back on them, doesn't matter what you look
Yeah.
like reminisce.
Yeah, I read something. It was more weight loss related because that's the journey that I'm on. But the girl was just like, the one thing that she wished she did was take more pictures, even when she was like not at a weight that she loved, because you'll always regret the photos that you didn't take, but
Mhm.
you'll never regret taking them because you have them. Like you can't go back and take them. So it that kind of hit me because I don't take a lot of photos with my friends and family, and that's because I'm uncomfortable. But being put in that perspective is helpful. Like our grandparents, I have photo albums from like being a child with my family. Like, but I yeah, definitely need to take advantage of that, and I think it's really nice. It also helps that Jalen is in social media too, so he understands that piece of it, and she understands that piece of it, and they can curate it the way they want to because they are in the same field, which is
Mhm.
nice.
Yep. Um, and I guess also on like the TikTok thing. So if you didn't know, Sofia Richie, she got married this weekend in the south of France. Absolutely beautiful. And Sofia Richie did not have a TikTok before this, but
Mhm.
she started making TikToks of like her wedding weekend, like get ready with me's and what to wear. And if you live under a rock, Sofia Richie is Lionel Richie's daughter, also the sister to Nicole Richie. So there you go. Um, but yes, she is being deemed the new it girl, because she's bringing in like a classy
Mhm.
aesthetic. And I did see another TikTok where they kind of broke it down. I'm gonna paraphrase, but they said that the Kardashians, they were seen as the it girls because they had like a style that you couldn't attain, but now that you can, like Fashion Nova,
Mhm.
she and Pretty Little Thing. If you see Kim Kardashian wearing something, she and Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, they already have it in production the
Mhm.
next day, and you can get it. So basically, they're saying you can get anything that the Kardashians are wearing or whatever. But Sofia Richie kind of has like this classy girl aesthetic where it's something that it's not attainable, but you aspire to
Mhm.
have that, like for the younger girls or whoever. But anyway, she married Elliot Grange. I think that's how you pronounce it. He is in the music world.
Oh wow.
Yes. He's British and he's Jewish, and she converted to Judaism.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, she had three custom Chanel dresses. They
I'm
were
looking at it now.
all,
Looks nice.
Yeah,
all
it was pretty extravagant.
very, very, very much so. Um, and they were also saying whoever dates Scott Disick and you break up with him, you will find the love of your life afterwards.
Doing
Oh,
doing
And
the
to be
Lord's
fair,
work, Scott.
and get married. So hey, it is what it is. But yeah, congratulations to Sophia, and congratulations are in order to
Why are you all laughing?
because when I said congratulations are in order the last time, y'all started.
Oh,
I don't know why, but yeah, to Simone Biles. She also got married this weekend to
wow.
her
An NFL player.
Jonathan Owens.
Yes.
Wow.
And they had like a cute little courthouse wedding, which are like the new wave. Well,
It really
always been
is.
around, but like it's
I
like a
would like a
trend.
courthouse wedding.
I wouldn't mind, even though I do want like a wedding, but like looking at the
I feel
pic
like that and Vegas are really in right now.
Mm. My
combined the
parents,
two,
my dad and stepmom got married in Vegas when I was 8.
did you go?
Oh yeah, I was there. We
Mm.
went to the Bellagio, we went to Circus
Ooh.
Circus, M&M World. Like, yeah, I had a great time. I've been dying to go back to Las Vegas, like as an adult. Because I'm like, every time people bring it up, I'm like, yeah, I went when I was 8
Yeah,
for
where
my
you
dad's wedding.
Yeah, I went to M&M World.
It was just the three of us.
oh
Like, yeah, it was a very like small, intimate thing. I'm sure there might have been someone else there, but maybe I was their witness. I don't know. I need to ask. All I remember is it was the three of us. They got married. Yeah, they got married in Vegas. It wasn't like, like Elvis being it was a regular priest, but
yeah. Tell me
um
how chaos takes Vegas.
oh my God, yes, please, let's go because I want to go so bad.
You can
Or we can
podcast.
see Usher
Yes. Yeah.
or Silk Sonic. Are they Silk Sonic? Is that what their name is?
Yes, but are they
They
still
still
there?
there?
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
don't
don't
know.
know if they're still there, but they were last time I checked. That was like
Yeah.
what, a year ago. But that'd be fun.
Yeah. Live from the Bellagio, mild chaos.
We can afford.
What are the other hotels that are there?
We
If
cannot.
anyone is listening that would like to sponsor our trip,
Vegas. We can do a
Honestly.
quick ad read in between pop culture and songs of the week. Come on,
For a
sponsor.
small fee of psych. No, yeah, that would be fun. Mild Chaos takes Las Vegas.
I just want to have,
Apparently, huh?
oh, sorry.
Somebody told me that Circus Circus was closing down, and I'm very sad about it.
Circus?
Yeah, they had like literally it was a like an amusement park inside the hotel, but they said that it was being closed. So
Well, if
I
you go,
didn't fact check that, but that's what somebody told me.
maybe we could see Cirque du Soleil or whatever.
Oh wow, I haven't been to a Cirque du Soleil in so long.
Never been.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I went to like 3 growing up because they used to come to Philly a lot.
Cirque du Soleil?
Hmm.
you sure?
Yeah, I have the mask and everything to prove it.
Okay.
Are you sure it's Cirque du Soleil and not the Universal Circus?
Or the Ringling Brothers.
Cirque du Soleil.
Okay, you
I
fancy.
have the pamphlet. I have a whole memory box.
We will fact check this with your mother.
No, my mom didn't take me. My Uncle
Oh,
Boney did, who y'all have met. I'm pretty sure Maya went to one with me.
okay.
We'll figure it out. I call him.
Well, I was gonna say, I just want to have one of those nights in Vegas where like you don't sleep. Like you're just up the whole entire night getting into shenanigans. But y'all are old, so I don't know if y'all could handle that. Y'all like to be in bed by 10:30.
I'd like to say that I would do it.
You would not.
I just need sufficient sleep beforehand and maybe like a B12 shot.
Not me well.
I need Vietnamese coffee.
No, caffeine and me.
I would have a headache. But I was with you. Um, yeah, I think that we need to be like asleep from maybe like 12 to like 8 o'clock at night and then be up all night. That's a long time.
Okay.
I mean, wouldn't we be jet lag anyway?
Las Vegas, look, no,
Not jet lag.
we're not going to Japan.
Oh gosh, not to Vegas.
3 hour difference, time difference.
We be all right.
Anyway,
Well,
go ahead.
no, we'll figure that out down the road.
I think we would be like kind of behind schedule a little bit.
Okay.
All right, y'all aren't about to play me. But back to Simone Biles, people, there was criticism, of course.
He do
They were
nothing.
talking about, I know, they were talking about her hair, and they said that she didn't do it. It looked good. Like
Look at these
it's
pictures.
just people are like getting at her because like it was in a ponytail, but it was a courthouse wedding. It was a cute ponytail. They're mad because her edges weren't laid. Like
Her edges are
you don't
never
always
laid. When have y'all ever
right,
seen her look? I mean, I'm not coming at Simone, but
right. Love
girl,
some
the girl is not your typical black girl. like like I feel like I've never seen her edges, like her hair done in a way that I would prefer.
but yes,
She
but
looks pretty though.
she looks great. And we don't always have to lay our edges, okay?
We don't.
She looks happy, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Who cares if her edges aren't laid and she has a ponytail? Hello, she's getting married to an NFL player, and she's like
She's
the best
rich.
athlete in the world. Okay? The best athlete in the world. And who are you? So don't even try it.
Wow, I didn't even know that she was dating somebody. Wow, these pictures look so nice. I love the tan. Oh, wow.
I think they called her like Simone Stay with the Man Biles because she stayed with the man.
Really? I don't know anything about her.
And like they're not like mediocre men either. Like they're always like some hot shot kind of guy, tall, buff.
They
Like,
look good. They look
I mean,
so
granted,
good. These pictures
Simone
are,
is short.
huh?
I said Simone is short,
Yeah,
but
this guy don't look very, very tall.
her last boyfriend was tall. Wasn't his name like Leslie or something?
Their
I
pictures look
don't
so
remember.
good.
I remember it being like a woman name.
Simone's edges are never laid. Why? What are people talking about?
Yeah, they're just stupid.
But
Yeah,
the pictures look great. She looks
they
beautiful.
do look great.
Yes.
They did that. Shout out to them.
Yes. And then
Oh, there is a bigger wedding being planned.
yes, 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 there is. And I feel like that's the way. I don't know, my mind might change. When I was little, I wanted like the big
Hmm.
Cinderella wedding, but now I kind of want to do something more like intimate. But like a courthouse wedding and then a party afterwards, like that seems fun. I don't know.
Yeah. I haven't talked this over with my boyfriend, but like the ideal situation for me is for us to get like elope or, courthouse wedding or whatever, and then just go on vacation and invite all of our friends and family. Like, I don't want a wedding. I don't want bridesmaids. I don't want dresses. I don't want any of that. Like, I just want to celebrate love. Like, the one thing that weddings are so expensive. Like, you literally do all that stuff for a day. And it's just like, to me, that's not worth it. But a vacation, a whole experience, like just enjoying ourselves without having to like pay for meals and bridesmaid dresses and all the other stuff that it comes with. Like, I would just prefer to like spend my money differently. And I also really don't like being the center of attention in those situations. Like, yeah, I don't, The first camera that goes off, I would just disappear.
Wait, wasn't there a movie where you took a picture of something and they just like decompose? Oh no, I'm thinking of Gremlins with the water.
Ma'am. What? I don't know what you talk about, girl.
Part of my mind. But I understand that. I've always had a thought in my mind, like when they say you may now kiss the bride. That's so cringy to me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Something that like I've heard a lot of people on TikTok talk about like making sure like if you have a wedding, making sure that you and your husband or wife have time together because that's another thing that people forget. Like this is your wedding day, but you're literally rushed and taking pictures of people and everything, and you don't have that time to like spend with your partner to be like, wow, this is our wedding day. Like we get to spend it together. So I think that's another big reason. Like I think I'm a little bit more sentimental in that way and non-traditional, but
I mean, they do say the wedding's not for you. I mean, it's not.
prom ain't for you. What else ain't for you? Baby's first birthday ain't for the baby. Like they aren't. The baby ain't gonna remember the birthday. It's for the
Maybe
parents and the family.
the baby's not taking shots. Why do they have alcohol there?
Period. My baby is not having a first birthday. We
Mm-mm.
going away.
The baby, well, not we going away. Baby's not gonna remember the
Why?
trip.
It's okay. I will remember the trip. But like I think it's just the whole extravagant part of
It's
it.
the pictures.
And I hate. Ugh. I
Well,
mean, okay, we
we
talked
just
about
talked
this
about
earlier.
the picture. It's in the video.
More pictures, but I don't like. Oh my god, wait, I gotta talk about something real quick. I don't think any. Um, this past weekend, I went to a ninth grade dance send off, and I was forced to take pictures with the ninth grader. Mind you, this isn't my family. This is somebody else's family, and I was like, I hate this. And it's like prom. Oh my God. I hate it. I hated the pictures. I hated everything about it. Anytime there was too many pictures being taken, I just hated it. And now that I'm thinking about it, now it's more about my size, but back then it was more like get out of my face. I just want to leave. Yeah, no, I can't do that.
I think what I didn't like is how mom would always be like, smile with your teeth, smile with your teeth. And then she would make that noise and be like, geez. She
Ugh.
still does it to this day.
Mm.
Like, mom, I know how to smile with my teeth. Like,
You know that feeling when you're smiling for too long, your
yeah,
mouth just starts to shake?
It
yes,
hurts.
yes. Yeah, prom was overwhelming. We are in prom season. It was very overwhelming.
Oh, oh yeah. My brother is taking his girlfriend to prom this week.
How
Oh
beautiful.
my God. Oh my God. That just reminds me. I'm probably gonna have to take pictures with him too. I hope not. I'm gonna make me and him gonna get a selfie, but I ain't getting in no extra prom
I mean,
pictures.
I think it would be different if it was actually his prom.
I don't even think I took pictures with him at his prom,
Mm.
but I'm just taking pictures now to be more intentional.
Were you at all my proms, Kayla?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
because I came home. Yeah, I came home during them.
I remember Oh
or
wait, I was there for one of them.
Or no, I missed
I
one.
missed one of them. I
I
don't
did
remember
miss
which one
one.
it was.
Was it the mermaid dress one?
No, she was there.
No. Did I miss the first one?
Maybe.
Because we
Yeah,
were
I
definitely
think.
all at that last one.
Ugh.
I still got all the pictures now. I took a lot of pictures of Casey that day.
I was just so annoyed. My date, amazing, but like we didn't match. And that just really made me so like upset.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I think like, and it's no disrespect to him. I think if I were to like do prom again, I would go alone.
Mm.
And I would definitely do a different hairstyle because like the weave was just like the thing. And
It
I
was.
think
I had a
I
weave.
didn't I didn't like who I got my I like who I got my hair done with, but I didn't like how she did it.
Mhm.
I think I would have gotten a bust down middle part.
It's a
Or
different time.
I would
Yeah,
have done
different
a
time.
ponytail, to be honest. I think I would have done a
Mhm.
ponytail. But my last prom, which wasn't my prom, that I went to, was the best prom ever.
You looked great. I still have all the photos. They pop up from time to time.
They do, because Apple be making little memories.
Yes.
They be forcing
For
you to reminisce.
I didn't go to my senior prom for our high school because I literally had no interest. I went on two other people's proms and I had a ball. Like, I think I did it the way I wanted to do it. Like, I knew I didn't want to go to our high school's prom,
Yeah.
but going to the other two people's prom, like, I'm so glad that they asked me because I'm glad that I got to get that prom experience because I was so anti prom, but because it was at other people's schools, like it was just great. And I think if I had to go back, I wouldn't do junior prom. That was a waste of time. Like,
Well, oh yeah, we did have a junior prom,
but
but
it was mixed with senior prom.
yeah,
I wouldn't do that again.
but I think that just goes to show because like I don't remember my senior prom at all.
Wow.
Like I remember I was late. I remember taking pictures with my friends on the steps. I don't remember the actual prom itself, and I remember after the prom, but I remember the other person's school prom that I went to. I had a ball. Like it was at
Yeah.
Franklin Institute. Then the school had an after prom, and I was at their school until like 6 a.m.
I tried to go to their prom, but I fumbled the bag on that day.
Humbled. Ugh. And the thing is, all my friends were at that prom too. They all got dates, except for one. She didn't get a date. It's funny, but it's not funny. But like a lot of a lot of our high school was at that prom.
Yeah.
And we had a ball. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. And they like the girls from that high school were all looking at they didn't like us anyway because a lot like we like interacted with that school a lot, but they
Yeah.
were all looking at us like, why are y'all here? Like we got ass. What you mean?
It's not
Yeah.
like you just showed up.
It's not like we paid. Like what you mean?
Yeah. One of the proms, I actually met a lot of people that were going to ship before, like,
Cool.
so, like, well, I'm a name drop. They probably won't listen to this, but like Diamond and Shakir, they literally finished ship with me too, and like are still people that I still communicate with. So, like, I met them before I even went to ship. Like, I met them at prom because I went to prom with somebody that went to their school. And that was really cool. We took a ship pic and everything. Like,
Mhm.
um, I need to find that. Like, it was
That
just
is
so
cool.
cool. Like, it was so cool. And then there was another school there, and there was a girl that I knew, and she came down, and like, it was just so much fun. Um, and then the other school prom that I went to, I actually went to elementary school with a lot of those people. So I got to see them all grown up because I think I left in sixth grade.
Mhm.
So like literally the last time all those people saw me were in sixth grade and then 12th grade. That
They're
was great.
probably like, Ariana, what are you doing?
Yes, it was so much fun. We had so much wow. I'm glad that I got to do prom that way. I'm glad I wasn't like doom and gloom because I feel like I would have been.
Do you want to
Doom and
talk
gloom.
about your experience, Kayla?
Our family prom.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've told you this. We had a family prom where my dad rented a limo and we took a trip to AC.
Is Kayla,
we had,
is
we
it
had a
that you
nice,
didn't want to go to prom?
yeah, I didn't want to go. So yeah, it was a good time.
It's
We
fun.
had a nice dinner at Wolfgang Puck's restaurant. I forget what else we did, but it was
What did you
cool.
wear?
I don't
I remember what
remember. I know we have pictures, but I don't remember.
Oh,
But
I need to see the
it
pictures.
was a good experience. I think it was a surprise. I think it
I think it
was.
was.
Yeah. So it was
The
nice.
limo driver was cool. He was watching our movies while we were in
Oh,
the
yeah.
restaurant.
Because we watched the Hunger Games on the way there.
Mm.
And then we came back from dinner and he was just talking about the movie.
I'm screaming.
It was so funny. I mean,
Oh,
our
we got
limo.
another follower on Mild Chaos's
Oh,
Instagram.
Oh.
Follow us, y'all.
our our limo ride for Pop Pop's birthday, that was fun too. I like a limo. I want to go on a party bus.
I want to
Me
go.
too. That's the thing right now. Party
Party
buses.
buses?
Yes.
Have I been on a party? No, I feel like I haven't.
It's just something about listening to music in a moving vehicle where you can stand up. It seems
Yeah.
fun.
We should have one.
A mild chaos party bus.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how
And
we can
invite our supporters.
that's how we can promote like season 10 or something. Yeah.
And I was thinking about the end of season 2.
We'll see.
We gotta hit 100 followers first.
Listen, we don't need that
But
many. But they say 3 is a party. So with us at the bare minimum.
things all here. Maybe. But yeah. Speaking of parties also, so Chance the Rapper was at like a carnival
Mhm.
thing. I don't know what country he was in, state, because they do have it in the States too. But he was seen dancing with a very beautiful woman in like the head in the yeah in
The whole getup.
the whole getup. And of course the internet was shaking with outrage because Chance the Rapper is a married man.
Mhm.
And they're like, but you made this whole album about your wife and how much you love your wife and your wedding day and this and the third, and you're seen with a cigarette and getting a dance with a woman. How dare you? Y'all, that is the culture, okay?
It is the culture.
That is, it doesn't matter. It don't matter at all.
I'm sure his wife is well aware.
Yeah. His wife could have been right there in the video, like
She,
in the
she could have been
background.
taking the video for all we know.
She could have been. She could have been like, yeah, yeah, Chance, go. She could have orchestrated the whole thing. Like, we don't know, but the internet always tries to make things something, but without the internet, then we wouldn't have anything to talk about.
It's true.
Mild chaos would not be mild chaos. Well, yeah. But I just wanted to put that
It'd be
tidbit
mild.
in, very much so. Um, but yeah, so y'all know we have little questions we ask y'all. What's going on in the Twitter sphere, whatever. And one question that I saw was what feature carried the entire song? And we already know the feature out of all features is Monster.
That was mine.
Nicki Minaj
Carried.
carried.
She carried that song. I don't even remember who else is on this song.
It doesn't matter.
Carried. Oh well, Kanye, but
And
everybody
Jay-Z.
else, everybody else, I really don't. I have no memory of the rest of the people.
But yeah, she carried that song. I mean, people will literally only play her part of the song.
If you want to prove that you can rap, you rap her verse.
That Monster.
Yeah. Well, I don't have no other ones. That was mine.
To be honest, just any Nicki Minaj feature, if
That's
we're being
true.
for real.
She really does.
Like
Carry.
bottoms up, the all around the world.
Yeah. Wow.
Her feature on I can't say that one. But really all her features. Another one that I did see was Janae Aiko's If Y'all Do Come Close to Me. She carried that song in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
She has everybody saying, and you gotta eat the lactose free.
Hila, did you have one?
No, I actually didn't have one. I couldn't think.
Yeah. I instantly thought of Monster. Like as soon as Casey said she had the question, I was like, Monster.
Mm-hmm.
But that is like the ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sure there's another song. Like I can feel it. There is
Yeah, I
a
can
song,
definitely feel it.
I think that Drake carried Aston Martin music.
and that's Rick Ross's song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Drake
yeah.
definitely carried that song.
I
Oh,
got one. I got one.
okay.
Gosh, what's the name of the song? Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
It's I'm blanking on the song. Chris Brown's verse. The song with Bow Wow. What's the name of the song?
Chris Brown and Bow Wow.
Only thing that keeps me up,
Yes.
feeling shorty like
Yes.
mine. And
Yes.
oh, it's on the side of me.
I have to disagree with that one though.
What? That's the best part of the song.
Best part, but when I hear that song, I only think of Bow Wow. For
Mhm.
me. So yeah.
I couldn't tell you what Bow Wow said.
The
Yeah.
whole rest of the song.
Besides the chorus, I think Chris
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
He did.
I have another one. Uh,
What?
it's not as big as the other ones, but I think Unforgettable by French Montana, Sway Lee carried the whole song.
I never cared for that song.
But
It was very
that's not
popular.
the question.
I know, I know.
I feel like a Drake, Nicki, and Chris Brown feature is always gonna carry.
Yes, and Lil Wayne.
And Lil Wayne, yes. Wow.
Mm.
Young Money, they really took over the
Look
music
at you.
industry.
You saved some money.
Like,
For sure.
wow. Yeah, because I really can't think of anybody else who is on somebody else's song that carried the song. Like, other than like Nicki's definitely the biggest, but even like Drake, like, what the heck? And
Mhm.
Chris Brown, he on everybody's song. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
not a Chris Brown song. Like, so yeah.
So someone said Wild Thoughts and Rihanna, even though like it is technically a DJ Khaled song, it's a
That doesn't
Rihanna Bryson Tiller song. That doesn't count.
Yeah, that doesn't count. DJ Khaled songs don't count.
Because he doesn't contribute anything but the beats.
Yeah.
Um, oh, you know whose song it is? Essence is Tem's song,
Yeah.
but it's by Wizkid. But like Thames, she carried that.
Oh,
Yeah. She was
yeah.
just a feature. She carried that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is her song.
that is her song. That is her song. 100%. Yeah.
I was trying to think of like an old school song, and I did see Mo Money, Mo Problems. They said that Mace carried the song, which I agree. But all of the old Mild Chaoser fans.
Not old. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see like what people that are like really into music, like what their songs would be.
Yes, so anyone that's listening, let us know who you think, what feature carried the whole song.
Yeah. And we'll definitely ask the question on Instagram too. So y'all keep your eyes out so that y'all can comment and let us know.
But it kind of makes me think like, is it the person or is it like the recipe of the song? You know, like, is it like, because you know how sometimes the hook or the chorus of the song can be like what gets you? So is it really the person or is it just the hook or the chorus and they just are happy? They just so happen to be like singing that part.
I think it could be either or both. It
Agreed.
just depends.
I think in Nikki's case, it's her.
It's her.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
her.
because with that song, she adds so much personality to it.
Yes.
love Jay-Z, but it wasn't doing it for me.
Yeah.
Kanye, fine, but
Rick Ross.
I don't even
yeah,
remember him on the song. So
She gave a whole performance in just one verse.
it was a performance.
She switched up her, like, used
yeah,
different voices, speeds,
she's entertaining.
everything.
Yeah. Cause I can't think of anybody else. Like I can think of songs that like have features that are like pointless. Like I think J. Cole dropped a song with Bia not too long ago, and I was like, we didn't need her. Like we didn't need her on the song.
You just made me think of something. Maybe our next question of the day could be like, what is a line of a song that was absolutely pointless, where it just made you go like, what?
Or crazy, because I got one. Also Nicki Minaj. Like, what is a line that made you like drop your mouth? Like, did they really just say that?
Okay,
Okay, I like that.
I gotta really think about that one.
So I have one thing. I saw it on the Shade Room.
Mm.
So it said the Southwest Airlines flight was delayed for an hour after a passenger dropped rice in the aisle of the plane and didn't clean it up. So it said the flight attendant refused to allow the pilot to take off until someone cleaned up the mess.
No way.
Uh, this is in quotes. She went up and down the aisle and asked each passenger one by one loudly who spilled the rice. Then, after no one confessed to the spill, the flight attendant then got on the loudspeaker, reiterating to passengers that they were not leaving until the rice was cleaned up. And then
Wow.
she said, so the flight attendant ended up cleaning up the rice and said nobody was raised right and that she was disappointed in all of them.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you agree with the flight attendant?
No, because you held up a whole plane for rice, ma'am. Like, yes, I do agree that the person that dropped it should have cleaned it up. But after the first two ask, it's your job to just deal with it so that people can move on with their lives. She did the most. Wow. I would have been, could you imagine being on that plane?
No.
I think
Like
I would use some curse words.
an hour? And how does she have the authority?
Exactly. How does she have the authority? Like,
Island
rice? An
and
hour.
pretzel. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
But yeah, I just thought it was so dumb and crazy. So,
Right. Wow.
but yeah, I think now we've reached the point of the podcast where we talk about our song, or in Morgan's case, album of the week.
Songs of the week. Do it, Case.
Song of the week.
We got to record that one. I think I'll just go first. I know that I put albums. This is just how I listen to music. Like when I'm feeling something, I'll listen to the whole album through and through. Like I'm not a big music girl anymore. I'm a big TV show girl, but I also watch TV shows the same way that I listen to music. I just listen to them through and through. And so I got on a SZA kick this past week. And like I just listened to Control from top to bottom, and I didn't even know that there were so many like bonus songs on there. And I was just like, oh wow, like I didn't listen to these extra songs, but I've definitely heard them on TikTok.
Didn't it come out, what, last year?
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense why I'd never heard them before then.
Yeah.
But literally just listen to it top to bottom. And then my friend Kenyatta, he actually was like, find some other alternative music. So he sent me some music. So maybe one of those songs will be on my list for next week. But
What did it send you?
um let us see. He sent me one of them I've definitely heard of before. The first one he sent me, it says Dog Days. I think the top is, or maybe the bottom is their name. Okay, the bottom is their name. Okay. So he sent me a guy named Nick Hakim,
Mm-hmm.
Cruza, Tom Mish, Yves Tumor, Hiatus Coyote. That's the person that I know.
Mm.
And those are the ones that he sent me. So I guess I need to listen to them.
Okay, I'll listen too.
Yeah, I'll send them over to you guys. But yeah, so that was his reply to me posting like that I was listening to the Control album again. So I'm like, okay, I'll expand out the box. But that's such a good album. It's so good. I think if I had to give a song, it would be Drew Barrymore.
I actually listened to that today.
Really? It's my favorite
Yeah,
song on the album. So
yeah, it's definitely my top three.
My favorite song off the album is Garden.
Also in my top three.
That's one of those
well,
songs.
what's the other ones?
Right.
I don't know, but definitely Garden might be one, Drew Barrymore might be two. Not sure what would be three.
I think my number two is Doves in the Wind.
Mm.
That's funny.
But Garden, I have like a special story about Garden. Like, you know how when you hear a song for the first time in a certain place and every time
Mhm.
you listen to it, it takes you
You
back.
think yeah.
Um, it was like my first week at Howard, during like freshman week, and they had like an open mic thing outside.
Mm.
So like think about like a nice like August night, the breeze kind of going a little bit. It's still kind of warm outside, and like the song came on Garden, and that's when Control came out in 2017. So I didn't really like listen to it like that. I became a SZA fan after the
Later.
fact. Yeah. And they were all singing to their lungs Garden.
Wow.
That was just like one of my first college experiences. And it just felt so good. Like, I don't know, like, and a part of me was like, why don't I know this song
Mhm.
too? Like, I want
I
to be,
hate those moments.
yeah, like I just liked the song, period, when I first heard it. Like, it wasn't one of those songs where I had to like get used to it. Like, I liked it immediately. Sorry to hijack your song of the week.
No, it was good. You
I
really
just
set the
like,
scene. Like, I'm like, oh, I would have loved to like
yeah.
experience that.
Like just imagine being like like you left your hometown, you're at an HBCU, you're around people that look like you. It's like a safe space. They're all singing us. Like I've never experienced anything like that.
Yeah.
Like that
Wow,
was just beautiful.
It does sound beautiful. I would
that's
love
really
that.
nice.
It was really nice.
I almost shed a tear.
Me too.
Why can't I think of what garden sounds like right now?
I need you for the old me. Need
Oh, yes. Yes. Wow.
you.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a top three, but I don't think I have one. I think this album is just so good. Like, yeah. I I don't have one. I think all of them are good. But Drew Barrymore is my number one.
Okay.
Hmm. Very good. Well, mine is Kyoto by Phoebe Bridgers. You guys know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes?
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
Not that
Not
Phoebe.
from Brendan.
No. I mean, she actually has a song with SZA too. Ghost in the Machine.
Mm.
Yeah, that's her. So, I mean, it's a good song. You'll hear it live when we see Taylor Swift because she's
Oh,
opening for her. Yeah.
oh wow. Okay, that should be fun. Hopefully we like I don't know. I just feel like we haven't had good openers. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, I
excited
don't know
to
how
have a good
you'll,
opener.
yeah, I hope you like her.
I
She
won't be
makes
too.
very moody
I like
music. Yeah, she's a very moody person,
I like that.
but I like her.
I think I like her.
She's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm okay with that
But
because
this song,
I'm not missing Paramore.
Yeah.
mhm. But this song, it's not as moody. It's probably more of her one of her upbeat songs, kind of.
Oh.
But
So basically I need to go listen to her music because this might not be the song that does it for me.
it might not be. It
Okay.
might not be. Yeah.
I'm gonna look her up.
So yeah, that's my song.
Okay, well, my song is a song that you all know. It is Wanna Be Starting Something by Michael Jackson. And
Interesting.
I know it is kind of interesting. So when I'm in the gym, I like to do like listen to like sets. So like sometimes I'll have like a Michael Jackson set and yeah, want to be starting something like I mean, I listen to my music really loud. And if you ever have the opportunity to listen to that song really loud like in your AirPods or earphones, it sounds really good and like just hearing like the background vocals and everything. It's just a really well-made song.
Hmm.
No, it is.
And just like how he transitions into the like imagine hearing that part while you're on the treadmill really loud. Like it just did something to me. So yeah, that's my song. And then also I spent my morning the other morning watching Michael Jackson TikToks and like it almost brought a tear to my eye. He was really like the greatest performer ever. I don't think anyone will ever touch him ever. I watched the clip of Motown 25 and he did like a set with his brothers first and like that just like warmed my heart and then he went in and did Billie Jean and like you know how artists will introduce their next song like he just had like the softest voice and the way he did it like he just sounded kind of like shy but then it's like something switched
Hmm.
and he hit that pose where he's like he did that
The pose.
he once that first note started in Billie Jean all the way to the end, he did not stop moving. He
Yeah.
was dancing the whole time. And that was Motown 25, I think, was when he did the moonwalk for the first time.
Mm.
And when he did it, the crowd went crazy. Like it was like I really almost started crying. Like I don't know why, like, but it really evoked like so much emotion in me. Like we will never be able to see Michael Jackson live and
Ugh.
in his prime ever, ever.
That was one of my bucket list items when I was younger. I really wanted to see Michael Jackson in person. And yeah, I think Michael Jackson is probably the only artist that I do get emotional about.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like his movies, like his videos, his like his interviews, like everything that he does or did, like I don't know, it's just like it definitely can't be replicated. Like he really was the best performer dead and alive. Like I
That
don't know what the other people was doing before him, but he had it. He really did. Like it's yeah. My favorite song by him is Butterflies. But also Liberian Girl really hits for me. Like especially I have to watch the movie. Not the movie, the video that goes with it. It's just it's like what's that word?
ethereal.
Yeah, like that's what it feels like. And I'm like, whoa, like music don't it doesn't hit
It.
same. Like it's good. Like you know you can enjoy it, but like when I say like take me somewhere else,
Mhm.
like his music really took me somewhere else. So yeah.
So, um, sorry, I really want to learn the dance moves to remember the time and thriller.
Okay.
That's besides the point. I really, guys, we have to go see the Michael Jackson musical because everybody who have seen they've said that it's the best musical ever.
Wow.
Like even like some of the people like who knew him. The one guy, I'm blanking on his name. I think it's like Miles or something. He did like the first like run of the show. They said
Mhm.
that he was incredible. Like his whole thing is one day I actually like spent like maybe an hour and a half watching videos of the musical because
Wow.
it was just so good. But his whole thing in interviews from him, but he was saying like he didn't want to try to like replicate Michael Jackson because that
Mhm.
could never be done. If anything, he wanted like again, I'm paraphrasing, I'm not saying what he said, but like he wanted like to he wanted to be influenced by Michael Jackson to where like it could evoke something within him to
Mhm.
portray Michael Jackson correctly. And like I get it. Like it was just so good. We gotta see it. Um
Yeah.
when we'll be in New York for Juneteenth, we gotta really get that together. But
Yeah.
I was looking at like tickets for it, and I don't think it was that much money, but I really want to see this musical.
Okay.
We'll check it out.
Mild Chaos takes Michael Jackson the musical. I think I did see that his like nephew is gonna be playing him in a
Oh,
movie.
in the movie. Tired of these Michael Jackson
They do
movies.
look very similar. Like I know that's his family, but like from the videos and pictures that I see, and even his voice, like it's kind of eerie. So I'm kind of excited to see it, even if it's corny. I'm probably still gonna enjoy it. I
Nothing
enjoy everything.
cornier than the Flex Washington Michael Jackson.
Well, yeah, it'll be good. I think it'll be good.
Or
But
Flex Alexander. Flex Washington was the character.
Right.
Sorry. On 101.
Flex, I rewatched that like a year ago. It was great.
Mm.
Um, yeah, we are literally at like a 2 hour mark. So I'm gonna close this out, y'all. This is a really good chat. I'm excited. This is episode 3. Are we on a roll? Is this 2 or 3?
This is great.
3.
Wow, we are moving. I'm excited to see what happens for the rest of the season. But thank you all for listening. If you're still listening, shout out to you. I give you $1. If you're still listening and you hear this,
Mhm.
DM me or DM Mild Chaos. We'll give you $1. All right.
Morgan will give you $1.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.